tonight, Pisces, we're going to see since you've been gone. What's been going on in this person's mind since you've been gone? So in my mind, when I say since you've been gone, I think more of like a relationship, but this could be a complicated ship, a situationship, whatever it is. Okay, since you've been gone, this person's been thinking about you a lot. Since you've been gone, this person's been thinking about how the passion and the chemistry between you both has been very intense, but how they're also broken and feel like they can't be fixed. So, I'm broken and I feel like it can't be fixed. I remember a long time ago, I felt that I was a product of my environment and I couldn't be anything different. And I remember someone telling me, you know, Danielle, it might seem impossible, but nothing's impossible if you really want it. But sometimes when we are a product of our environment, we think that we are doomed. We think, okay, I'm set up for failure. I'm set up to constantly be dealt shitty hands in life because that's all I've ever been given. I'm broke. And I don't know, even if I put so much time, effort, and energy into it, if I'll ever be fixed. That's what I'm seeing here. This is someone who feels like maybe the version of them they want to be isn't possible. But again, the passion and the chemistry between us is so intense. Since you've been gone, what have they been feeling? They want you to know that you're not the reason they feel broken. So there's been something else that they've had to deal with. Since you've been gone, they've recognized that you guys are a lot more alike than what they wanted to admit. So maybe you guys think the same. You deal with situations the same. You both have a lot of pride and ego around the fact that I'm getting a strong, I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. Don't make me a victim. You didn't break me. I might have went through a situation and got triggered and it was traumatic, but I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like both of you could be along that energy. Don't pity me. Don't feel bad for me. I was dealt the cards I was dealt with. I went through them. It's fine. I don't want your pity. There's a lot of pride. There's a lot of like, I might not be who I want to be, and there might be times where I do feel broken, but please don't think that you had the power to bring me down to my knees and me not get back up. That's what I'm saying. This person does regret letting you walk away. I regret letting you leave. One of the reasons you could have walked away was because this person wasn't willing to let something go, or they allowed a blockage to stay in your connection. And because they wouldn't remove the blockage, deal with the blockage, conquer the blockage, it got in the way of the connection growing. Okay, since you've been gone. So this is someone recognizing that they wish that they would have dealt with issues when they had the chance. I should have made changes. I should have told you, you know what, you're right. Let me fix this. Let me do this differently. Now this person's feeling really confused about you. Feeling unsure, yearning for you. Feeling like they need to take action. Feeling like they want something more, but they could be giving mixed signals, which is making it to where they can't get what they want. Because here's the thing. If you feel broken, you might feel like someone being kind to you, you don't deserve it. You might then over accommodate and go, oh my God, you gave me a little bit, so let me give you a lot, because I've never had anyone give me anything, and now I feel bad. I'm not used to being loved like this. If you're loved correctly as a child, you will know that love is given freely. You should not have to give it back. You should not, it shouldn't be something you have to earn, you have to beg for. But if you grew up in maybe a toxic dynamic or a toxic family situation, or heaven forbid, you didn't have parents at all, you might then learn that love is very conditional. And depending upon what you do will depend upon how much love you get. And if you don't do it correctly, then you didn't deserve the love. That's why you're getting punished. That's this person's energy. This person gives me the strong energy of, I was taught that you have to show up to get that love. I was taught that you have a place in this family, in this world, in this life, and if you don't get the love that you want, it's because you did something wrong. It isn't because you deserve unconditional love. It's because you didn't meet the criteria to get that unconditional love because something's wrong with you. That's what I'm saying here. And this person in their mind might not feel like they see that, but deep down, that's what they feel. They feel that if they don't go above and beyond to go, oh my God, you did something nice for me, so let me do something nice for you. Actually, let me go above and beyond and get you something that's way above the means that I should, but I'm going to do it anyways because I've never had someone give me this attention. That's what I'm saying here. And if you feel that way, you will then give mixed signals because you might be very kind of closed off, clammed up, feeling like, okay, I need to fix myself. I don't want you to see these sides of me. But then when someone gives to you, you might overgive, aka kind of love bomb, because you didn't feel that you deserved what you got in the first place. That's what I'm saying here. And this person could deep down yearn for something more, but they're trying in the present moment not to worry about the future and just enjoy the present moment because, again, they feel broken. They feel like they can't fix it. They feel like the more that they fix themselves, the worse it gets. I mean, I get it. I understand completely. Now, I will say this. Since you've been gone, since the separation, since there's been no conversation, communication, being around one another, this person watches you. Looky, looky. Look at that beautiful eye. It says obsessed with you, not wanting to let you go. Feeling like there's unresolved karma or unfinished business. So what have they been up to since you've been gone? So this is someone who in their mind is like, this isn't over. This is unfinished. We're coming back to one another. But again, they could be giving mixed signals. Or they could be emotionally confused. And the reason they could be emotionally confused is because they feel broken. And they're searching for something more, wanting something more. But they could either be blocking it or not making the choices to get them there. So, since you've been gone, someone emotionally has been very confused, all over the place, trying to figure it out. I want something more. I do. I want the love that I see other people having. But why can't I get that? Why can I never get what I want so desperately? That's what this person's feeling. What they're not seeing though is deep down, they feel so broken that they either don't make the choice to get that kind of love when they have the opportunity. So if you've ever dated someone and let's say it went really good and then all of a sudden they started acting weird. It could be you. It could be because they don't like you. It could be because there was something going on. Maybe you didn't ask them enough questions about themselves. Maybe there wasn't chemistry. Sometimes it really can just be, no, this ain't it. But sometimes the reason that happens is because deep down they feel, wait, I'm having too much fun with you. This feels so equal. I'm used to having to make men see me, choose me. I'm used to having to compete for these men. I'm used to having to pay for a woman's way before she'll look at me and go, wow, you're partner material. And if something seems like it's coming so easily to you and it's just, it seems too good to be true, especially if you're not used to it, then you might act like it's not there. You might go, no, I don't have a choice to make. Or you might then avoid the choice because you're terrified of making the wrong choice. I don't want to reject it, but I don't want to accept it. If I reject it, I might be rejecting something that I want so bad. I've asked for this. But if I accept it, I might bleed on something that didn't bleed on me. I might take a beautiful white flower and walk into the house and I didn't know that a bunch of fans were on as soon as I went in the house and now the flower is destroyed. That's what I'm saying here. And it's like this person, since you've been gone, they've been in between two thought processes because a part of them wants to go, no, let's fix this. Let's figure it out. Let's conquer this. But then there's another part of them that's like, but do you even deserve it? You're broken. You need to fix yourself. You need to work on yourself. You're confused as hell emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Yeah, I know you're yearning for that, but it doesn't matter. And that could be them sabotaging the fact that they feel that they don't deserve you. That could be for some of you. So what's going to take place? What's going to take place is this person's going to continue to be in an indecisive energy. So upcoming future, they're going to be unsure. Should I take action? Should I not? Should I take action? Should I not? I see in the upcoming future, there's some sort of disappointment that's going to come out. So this person is either about to make a bad choice financially. They might go to the bar, have a few drinks, get in the car thinking that they're fine, they can drive home, and then they might get a DWI. DWI. I meant DUI, but I said DWI. Interesting, they might get a DWI. This person, right this moment, is thinking about you and thinking about, should I take action, should I not? Should I come towards you, should I not? I can't keep waiting. I can't keep putting this off. I need to make a choice. As they do that, though, they might decide to go spend money they don't have, make a choice at work that they shouldn't make. They could end up doing something kind of like indulging, maybe going out with some friends. They end up putting their card on the tab, and the next thing you know, they've spent all their rent money for one night at the bar, and everyone said they were going to pay them back, and they didn't. This person here in the upcoming future could end up leading themselves to disappointment due to overspending, due to putting themselves in situations where they know they shouldn't be there, but they could be trying to avoid thinking of you. They could be trying to avoid taking action here. Why are they going to do that? Because they're anxious, they're stressed, they're worried. Yeah, the devil. The devil could be something where it's like, I can't quit thinking about it, so let me go get my mind off it. I'm going to go drown my mind, drown my sorrows. Now, on the other end, this person could be a little obsessed with you and obsessed with wanting to come back, but they could also be worried or even maybe a little anxious that once they come in and tell you something, they give you truth, they give you clarity, they give you insight, that you might tell them something that they're scared to hear, that they don't want to hear. And that's what makes them anxious. This could be something that they thought about for 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. Someone here could be, or at least since you've been gone, over analyzing a conversation that they want to bring towards you. Now, if they keep doing that, if they're over analyzing and they're like, but I don't know what to say, I just kind of wish you would come back to me, I don't know how to open a dialogue, I don't know how to fix this, they might then go hang out with people, go hook up with people from their past, hang out with friends they ain't seen in a while, but they might end up putting themselves in a financial situation or a situation where they might end up disappointed in themselves. I shouldn't have went out to the bar last night, I couldn't afford it. I shouldn't have told everybody I would drive them home. I done went and got a DUI when I knew I shouldn't have been drinking and driving, but I did it anyways. That could be happening, but that could be because they're trying to distract themselves from the fact that they need to take action towards you. But they're scared that if they take action towards you, that it's going to lead to some sense of disappointment, and you're the thing that they can't quit thinking about, but you're also the thing that they're scared of being rejected by. So I see that they're going to end up getting a lot of desire and passion to make this right. And I see that when it finally happens, it's going to come out of nowhere. So this person is going to reach out to you out of nowhere. Should you trust them when they do? So they're telling me that you might not see that this person has walked away from things that could have been a problem or could have gotten in the way of this relationship. So again, you might not be seeing, though, that they're out partying, having fun. So since you've been gone, they could have been going out all weekend, drinking a lot. hitting up people that they don't want to really be around, but they're kind of bored, so I'm going to go hang out with them. This could be friends that they ain't spoke to in forever. These could be people they used to work with. It could be strictly indulgences, though. Like, hey, I ain't seen you in forever. Let's go out. We're going to have a drink. They might party hard, and then they might not see that person for another 10 years. I do see why they distract themselves. They're going to be really going in hard. Going in hard. Now, I will say this. If they're going out, they could find that the more that they drink or the more that they try to ignore this relationship, the more they get reminded of it. So what they're showing me is there's a bar where I live where it's kind of like a nightclub, but it's a bar, but it's both. You can go in, you can do dancing, bull riding, all of the things, the mechanical bulls, all of the things. It's like going in there, and let's say that I'm going in there to forget about somebody. Let's say that I'm ready to just forget about that person. But as soon as I walk in, I smell their cologne or their perfume. And then I walk a little bit further and someone looks just like them. And then I walk a little bit further and I'm getting a drink and there's the fucking song on the radio or over the speakers that makes me think of them. And it's like, okay, I came to this bar just to forget. I don't know if y'all know that Blake Shelton song, I came here to forget. Yet here we are, being reminded. And if that's the case, this person could be being reminded of you to trigger the fact that they're disappointed and that they need to come in and give some sort of clarity around something that they kept close to their chest. You know you've been keeping this close to yourself. You know you need to go in there and tell that truth. You know you need to go tell them what you're feeling, what you're thinking, that you're disappointed, that you don't like this, that you want this to be different, that you are pushing them away because you feel broken, or the reason you're not really giving this your all is because you're broken and you're scared you don't have enough to give because you have the tendency to over-accommodate. That's what I'm saying. You're either dealing with a man or a woman who feels that when you do something nice for them, that they don't deserve it. And I think that they've never really had people do that for them, which is fucking sad. It's fucking sad. Okay, so they're telling me that something will end up taking place here. Since you've been gone, this person's been figuring a lot of things out mentally. Since you've been gone, they've realized that there's a magnetic desire, passion, and attraction, and that it's hard to walk away from you. I'm hearing Billie Eilish, I want you to stay. Yeah, they're not being genuine right now. Faking how they're feeling. Since you've been gone, someone has been faking their appearance. Faking the fact that they're not disappointed. Faking the fact that they're not heartbroken. Have you ever broke up with someone or quit talking to someone and you're like, damn, we quit talking and now you going on dates with people left and right. You out partying. You done left the country. And in our view, our vision, we could be like, you're living your best damn life. Maybe they're not. Maybe the reason that they're doing all that is because they're disappointed, they're heartbroken, and they don't want to sit at home and think about the fact that they miss talking to you. They want to be around you. They miss kissing on them lips. They miss hugging those hips. I don't know why I said that, but that's what I'm saying. So some of you need to be careful of thinking that someone is like happy when they're not. They're keeping up an appearance. The appearance is that they're happy. The appearance is that life is good, life is great, life is grand, and it can't go no better than what it is. But what you don't know is that they're actually keeping their true emotions, their true thoughts, their true feelings close to their chest. And it's that they're disappointed. They're sad, they're disappointed. They could have been living beyond their means. Now they're trying to figure out how they're going to make ends meet. Yeah, this could be someone who's like, I wondered how far you and I would have went. I wonder how far this relationship would have lasted. That's that I'm broken, but I can't be fixed. I wondered when you would abandon me. I wonder when you would think I'm not enough. Instead of them looking at the mirror and going, but would I fight for me? Would I fight for someone who ran away? Would I fight for someone who 1 minute was giving me everything and then the next minute they act like I was the fucking plague and needed to kind of back up? Sometimes looking at our own behavior will make us see, okay, I understand why that person acted the way they did, because maybe 1 minute I was all in and the next minute I wasn't. I did that because I felt broken. but then I projected it onto you and went, yeah, well, I wondered when you were going to dip out. You really didn't like me, when maybe, just maybe, there was no consistency. Or maybe, just maybe, someone's avoidant personality started coming out and the other person was like, no, been there, done that. We're not doing an avoided again. Thank you, though. So I see someone here making a choice here coming up, a choice that could have made them anxious, a choice that could have stressed them out. I will say this, when this person comes back to you, there will be a conversation about a proposal, long-term commitment, or marriage. Feeling under pressure, feeling triggered. But again, whoever this is has an avoidant personality. They have an avoidant personality. Be careful of blocking someone or cutting them off and then holding space for them to come back in. If you cut someone off, if you block them, just go ahead and assume that they're not going to change until they show you that they have, okay? I think that's going to save you time, energy, heartbreak. That's what I'm saying. So this person will end up coming back in your far future because they still have a lot of desire. However, I think you need to recognize that right now, the desire does not outweigh the negativity that I'm seeing in this reading. Yes, there's passion, there's chemistry, there's an inability to completely walk away from this. However, someone here has been giving mixed signals or has been emotionally confused, and someone here is not willing to let go of something that is a blockage. And until they're able to acknowledge the blockage or let it go, this won't be able to progress any further. But that's going to be something this person has to work on, and then they can bring you in if they decide that that's the kind of life that they want. So leaving it here. Have a blessed day.